Hi, my name is Michael Alexander, and I did my internship at Clemson University with sports nutrition. So, why sports nutrition? Being a student athlete, I have firsthand experience on living an active lifestyle and seeing the importance of having a healthy diet. Being a sports nutritionist is very appealing to me, and the career outlook is rising, so there will be more jobs, and that's very reassuring. Sports nutrition is a career that's involved in high-level Division One collegiate programs such as Clemson, and that sounds very, very exciting to me. So like I said, I did my internship at Clemson University. It's actually located in Clemson, South Carolina. My day-to-day activities was mainly in Banks McFadden building, and here on the left is my supervisor, Caitlin Davis, who's the director of Olympic Sports Nutrition, and her email is right here. So why Clemson? Growing up, I was a huge Clemson fan. My dad went to Clemson. My mom went to Clemson. My uncle went to Clemson. I have a lot of family in the area. Currently, my sister goes to Clemson. They have amazing facilities, and their staff is very amazing. And just the culture at Clemson, they just are very respected, and I'm a huge Clemson fan. So here are some goals and objectives I had for this internship. First goal being identify various eating lifestyles athletes may have that can affect their performance both positively and negatively. The second goal was to provide meal options for athletes of various needs, such as gluten-free, vegan, and particular eating disorders, etc. The third goal was to come up with a plan to initiate an Olympic sports training table into the program for the athletes. And this goal was actually helped set by my supervisor, Caitlin. My fourth goal is to create a meal plan for student athletes, including an off day and multiple training days to reach specific goals. This was a goal I had as well as my supervisor for me walking out of this internship. Fifth goal is to identify and construct various steps that needed to be taken to become a successful, sought-after sports dietitian and strength and conditioning coach. So some duties and responsibilities. Usually we would receive orders from large vendors. This happened probably about 2 times a week. We would manage the Olympic sports weight room fueling station as well as the basketball fueling station. We would do inventory control, stocking, making sure that it was staffed with volunteers, creating educational slides for the fueling station TV, etc. Would assist in development and continuous improvement of the nutrition, educational materials and resources. Another educational resource we had was CP3, which is Clemson Peak Performance Process, which is a summer program for all the incoming freshmen and transfer student athletes. This is all in coordination with sports nutrition, sports medicine, strength and conditioning staff, and sports psychology. And then I would do any additional tasks my coordinator had for me. So some of the larger projects, like I said, I create handouts and presentations on various topics for educational purposes. I would summarize numerous position statements to make sure I learn important information and walk away with something with knowledge. I created a week-long meal plan for an athlete, as well as budget for the training table for the Olympic sports nutrition. So some certifications that are very important for a sports dietitian. First of all, understanding what ASCEND is. It's an accreditation council for education in nutrition and dietetics. So typically what would happen, you would go get your bachelor's degree through an accredited ASCEND program, and then you would go on to do a dietetic internship, which consisted of 1,200 hours of supervised practice. So you would be placed through ASCEND in this internship. You don't just go reach out to a program or place and ask them to internship with them. You're actually electronically placed in this internship. Another route would be to go to graduate school that's an accredited program for ASCEND. You would have to go through dietetics or nutrition master's program. Then you would have to be placed into the internship just to be able to sit for the registered dietitian exam. That's something that I'm going to have to do if I pursue being a sports dietitian or a registered dietitian, is go to grad school of the accredited program, take the internship, and then be able to take the exam. So here's a few pictures from my work environment. On the left, here is my desk in the office that I spend most of my time. Here in the middle is the fueling station down in the Olympic weight room. And on the right is the bod pod in the office of my supervisor. And that's where most of the athletes will be bod pod tested for body composition. So on the left here is a picture of me at a baseball game at Clemson. We were actually able to host regionals, and that was a very fun time with other universities there, be able to be part of that. This middle top picture is just a few snacks from the fueling station. The middle picture on the bottom is just a picture of the turf area inside the Olympic sports weight room. And on the right is a picture of me at the football facility next to the College Football Playoffs National Championship Trophy. So my future plans, I'm going to continue to research ASIN graduate programs in dietetics. Since my degree is in exercise science, I'm going to definitely need to go to grad school if I want to pursue this. I do plan on taking the CS exam to become a certified strength and conditioning specialist. And my parents just recently moved to Charleston, South Carolina, and I would love to look for jobs near or in Charleston, South Carolina. So my advice to everyone looking to take this internship class, definitely go to a place that interests you. Don't let anyone tell you where you have to go. Go to a place that you like and you think will benefit you. Also realize that your internship does not define the career path. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do, whether it's grad school or just take the CSCS and move on from there. Definitely step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to talk to new people, meet new people, make connections, and network with everyone you meet. I learned that relationships with people do matter, and a lot of jobs people get because of the people that they know and people that they can vouch for. And lastly, don't be afraid to go out of state for your internship. I was very fortunate, and I had a very good experience, and I would recommend it to anyone who's looking to do that. Thank you.